Well, the federal election is coming up on October 21st, and of course we are getting to know candidates across our province. And joining me now is People's Party of Canada candidate Guto Penteado. He's in Saskatoon-University. Good morning to you.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. We have to do kind of a quick brief. I want to get to know you. So in one kind of sentence, can you tell our viewers who you are?
I am Guto Penteado. I'm representing the People's Party of Canada, and I'm the only Conservative candidate in my riding. Ideologically speaking.
Yes. Okay. So let's get into some of those ideologies, because Maxime Bernier and the People's Party of Canada has been known as kind of the anti-immigration party. What would you say to that? Because you yourself are an immigrant from Brazil.
Yeah, I arrived from Brazil 17 years ago. What I would like to make it clear is that Maxime Bernier and the People's Party of Canada, we are not against immigration. As a matter of fact, we are the party who wants immigration to work in this country. And
what does that mean to you personally?
So we are the only party reducing the number of immigrations per year. So we're taking from 350,000 per year to 150,000 per year. What do we want to do by that? We want to focus on economic immigration. So we want immigrants that absorb the culture and like our country and going to help us grow as a country, as an economy. So today we have only 26% of immigrants that are skilled workers. And that's what Canada needs, because our country was based and formed by immigrants. Except for the First Nations, we are all immigrants here. Even the first settlers, French or English, we are all immigrants here. And without immigration, we are nothing. And it's good you mentioned about being anti-immigration, because I don't know if you remember the episode of when people took down Maxime Bernier's the billboards. Yep. And it wasn't billboards from us. The party didn't do that. It was a third party that did that. But we approved that message. We're against mass immigration. So people forgot to read the word mass. So we're against mass immigration, but we're very in favor of immigration. Canada needs immigrants like me and like millions of other immigrants. Yeah. And we're here to do that. So let's forget about we're against immigration. We're against mass immigration. We're against people crossing the borders illegally. Like they're running from the United States, crossing the border in Quebec. And what they're running from? They're running from lack of jobs in the United States, or they're fearing for their lives there. So those are not real refugees. Of course, we're going to have refugees in our platform as well. The number will be smaller, but it's going to be only real refugees that they prove they have something like Christian minorities. They are suffering in a majority Muslim, or the other way around, Muslim minority. Those are the cases. We're going to take a good look at it, and then we're going to allow these refugees to take refuge in Canada. But we have to stop this craziness of people crossing the border illegally, and then the taxpayers are paying for these people until their status are approved as refugees or not. And probably 80% or more will be declared not refugees and going to be sent back to where they came from.
Now, Guto, I want to just interrupt really quick because we're running out of time.
Okay.
Getting to know you, we've only had these couple minutes. So I want you to tell me right now why your candidates in your riding should vote for you and not the others. You've got about 30 seconds.
Well, as I said first, I am the only Conservative candidate in my riding. Because ideologically, because the Conservative Party is no longer conservative. So I would like to ask you guys at home from the Saskatoon-University riding to consider that. If you want to vote for your values, for your principles, I am the real deal here, the only Conservative candidate in this riding. And the only candidate in this riding that is really concerned about the west of Canada. I'm not going to work only for my riding. I'm going to work for West Canada. The PPC, the People's Party of Canada, is the only party that has plans to make us be heard in Ottawa. It's time. We've been neglected by Ottawa for so many years, and the People's Party is the only party who has plans for the West Canada. All the other parties especially the Conservatives and the Liberals, they've been in power for many, many years, and the West is always forgotten by those parties.
Okay, that is all the time we have. Guto Penteado, nominee for Saskatoon-University, a candidate for the People Parties of Canada. Thank you for
I appreciate the
letting us get
opportunity
this morning.
Thank you.